Your identity determines the investment that you make. And if you are still trying to cheap out on yourself, you are living like the off-brand version of who you are meant to be.
Welcome to Change Your Story, the podcast that helps women build a fit mind, a fit body, and a fit life from the inside out.
I'm your host and transformation coach, Hannah Dawson. I'm a personal trainer, nutrition educator, and mindset mentor, and I am here to help you feel strong, confident, and free in your body, not by starving, shrinking, or punishing yourself, but by training with a purpose, eating with a purpose, and having faith through the process so you can change the way you see yourself forever. Inside this podcast, we break free from diet culture, perfectionism, and all the stories that have held you back. We rewrite the new ones rooted in truth, strength, and self-love. You will hear real talk, faith-fueled encouragement, proven fitness and nutrition strategies, and the mindset tools you need to stay consistent, stay focused, and believe in yourself again. If you are ready to stop starting over, build a life you love, and finally change your story, you are in the right place. Let's build a fit mind, a fit body, and a fit life. Let's rewrite your story. What is up, my girlies? Welcome back to the Change Your Story podcast today. I am your host and transformation coach, Hannah Dawson, and I am so excited you are here, whether you are brand new, welcome, or you are returning. I'm so grateful for all of you guys. So today's episode is on our series called The Real Work, all right? It is episode 2. I'm so excited about this series because I'm giving you a daily dose of kick in the ass, I would say, with the foundation of love, okay, and encouragement, because sometimes we need that. Sometimes we need someone to speak to the highest version of ourselves when we haven't been speaking to the highest version of ourselves. We've been speaking to the knockoff version of ourselves, okay? And that's what today's episode is about, is you are not a knockoff. But before we get into the episode, I just have a few announcements, okay? Announcement 1 is that the app on December 18th will be a year old. It's the birthday of the Fit Club app. I'm so excited. Now, if you're like, what are you talking about? You've had an app for a long time. No, well, we did. I spent 4 years building out an app. I had a coder code it. Ended up having so many glitches, so many crashes, just not taking off, spent hours and hours, hundreds of hours, thousands and thousands of dollars, and just time. Lost the programs that I had created, lost tons of content, lost money, lost hours. And then the guy that created it and coded it passed away from brain cancer. So it's been a hard few years. And so this has been the first year that we're kind of coming back to growth and really coming back to roots. And I'm just really excited that this new app. So if you are not a part of the new app, if you were part of the old app and it frustrated you, make sure you check out the show notes. I have a coming back to the app special for all my Fit Club babes that have been with me for a long time and you're just not a part of the new app, or maybe you didn't know that we have a brand new app that works amazing. The feedback's been amazing. It has nutrition, it has training, it has programs, live workouts, gym workouts, home workouts, daily dose of motivation, devotionals, podcasts, journals, community. It is fully loaded. So check out the show notes. That said, I have another announcement. We have our Aligned Challenge starting on January 12th. Now, I've put my heart and my soul. If some of you have been following me, you know in the last year I got Pilates certified. It's absolutely changed my body, my connection to my body, and the injuries that I was really struggling with. So it's got a mixture of Pilates, full body weighted workouts, and you're just really going to love it. So if you want to be the first to get on the pre-registration list, again, check out the show notes. If you're a part of the app already, you don't have to get on the pre-registration list. You'll have access within the app. So there's that coming. I'm really, really excited about it. This challenge is all about getting aligned with that highest version of you, getting aligned in your body, which Pilates creates alignment because it works on our nervous system regulation. It also works on our stabilizer muscles. It works on our TVA, our deep core, our pelvic floor. And then we have our weighted sessions that really sculpts our muscles, our strength, our power, speeds up our metabolism. And then we have a challenge day, which is for our mindset to get out of our comfort zones. And then we have yoga mobility, which is our recovery day, which is, again, nervous system regulation. It's just going to be such an amazing challenge. It's 8 weeks. The workouts are only 30 minutes a day. Okay. Only 30 minutes. And you have the ability to work out at home and press play and sweat with me. If you want a girlfriend to work out with, I'm your girl. I'll work out with you. So I have been recording all of the workouts for you to do along with me. Okay, last and final announcement, stay with me and we'll get into the episode, is Manifest Your Dream Body Workshop. This is all about setting goals and creating a vision for yourself for 2026, or whenever you're listening to this, maybe it's a year from now, whatever year it is. It's about setting goals that are in alignment with the highest version of yourself, creating a vision so that you can manifest what you want. We're going to be going over exactly what that is. I've had such an incredible transformation over the past year, and I kind of went into that in another episode, but the things that I have learned in the last 10 years since having my breast implants removed, and the self-love journey I had to go through, and everything that I had to learn from my education, from nutrition to learning to break free from, body dysmorphia and healing my relationship with body and food, and finding my spirituality and really finding out what works to feel the best and feel at my highest vibrational frequency and connected to my body. That is what I'm bringing to you. And I guarantee you, if you apply the steps that I'm teaching in this workshop, you are going to see some phenomenal leaps and bounds. I guarantee it. And I'm so excited. This workshop is going to be available in the app. Whether you're part of the app or not, you can purchase the workshop. It's only a 45-minute workshop, so you can do it anytime. And then it has a beautiful ebook. It's just beautiful. And I promise, when it comes to our life, I will finish by saying this, that a miracle is just a shift in perception. And so if you knew that something had the shift in perception that you needed to transform your body, your life, your habits, the way you felt about yourself, wouldn't you invest in that? Yeah, absolutely. And it took me 10 years, okay? And I'm like, damn it, when I get out the other side, I'm going to take my girls along with me, and I'm going to teach them what helped me so that they can do it in way faster time. All right, that's it. Let's get into this episode. I'm so excited. Okay, today, my girls, we are talking some tough love a little bit, okay? I want you to keep an open mind and an open heart and allow whatever speaks to you is meant for you, okay? Today's episode is called You Are Not the Knockoff. You are not a knockoff. Here's the thing. The way that you're treating your body says otherwise. Your identity determines the investment that you make. And if you are still trying to cheap out on yourself, you are living like the off-brand version of who you are meant to be. I'll say that again. Identity determines investment. And if you are still trying to cheap out on yourself, you are living like the off-brand version of who you are meant to be. This episode, ladies, is not about guilt. It's about awareness. Because awareness is where change begins. Okay, let's break that down. Identity determines your investment. What does that mean? You don't invest in what you want. You invest in what you believe is worthy. I'll say that again. You don't invest in what you want. You invest in what you believe is worthy. That's why you'll make the car payment. That's why you'll justify buying the bag. That's why you'll swipe the card for the lashes, Starbucks, Amazon, whatever it is. You'll even go into debt for things that make you feel and look good. Why? Because you decided that those things were worth it. I'm going to break it down for you. I'm going to give you an analogy because my brain loves analogies. So I hope you're a girl that loves analogies. Think about this. Think about your car. You make car payments because it gets you from A to B. You maintain it because you need it. You insure it because your life depends on it. Same with your house. You invest in your house because it, of course, shelters you, right? It supports your life, your family. Now, here's the truth. Your body is the vehicle for everything. Your energy, your confidence, your health, your income, your relationships, your purpose. And yet, this is where women suddenly want to bargain? Like, come on. I think when you think about it like that, you're like, holy shit. You know what? You can get a new car, you can buy a new house. Guess what? There's only one you, there's only one body that houses your soul. And the way that you live is determined by the investment that you make in your body, in you, in yourself. And when you invest in your body, you're not paying for someone else's time. Let's be clear. You are not paying for a meal plan or a workout. You are paying for an outcome. You don't want the meal plan or the workout. You want what that's going to give you. You are trusting that someone is going to give you the tools, the structure, the guidance to create the body and the life that gives back to you. Because here's the difference. Your car depreciates. Your house needs constant repairs. And eventually, guess what? You do replace them, like I said. But your body compounds. Strength compounds, health compounds, confidence compounds, energy compounds, self-trust compounds. And I need to say this because this matters. When I talk about investments, I'm not just talking about money. Although, let's be clear, I am talking about money. Because money shows you very clearly what you value. I hear women say all the time, whoa, that's expensive, or I can't afford it right now. I don't want to pay for that. And yet at the same time, you're still paying for daily Starbucks. You're still shopping online. You're still upgrading your phones, lashes, makeup, hair extensions. You're still buying convenience. You're still spending money on things that give you a quick hit and then nothing else. And while that's happening, at the same time, you are still complaining about your body. You are saying, my metabolism is wrecked. You are saying that you feel stuck. You are saying that you're frustrated. You are repeating the same cycle. And here's the part we need to be honest about. You are saying you can't afford to invest in yourself while actively paying to stay exactly where you are. So no, this is not a money problem. This is an identity problem because money doesn't lie. It flows to what you've decided matters. And investment doesn't stop with money. When I talk about investment, I'm also talking about time. I'm talking about your boundaries. I'm talking about your priorities. Because look at this. You don't want to go to bed early. You don't want to invest in your sleep. You don't want to wake up earlier. You don't want to protect 30 minutes of your day to move your body. You don't want to spend an hour meal prepping. You let other people's priorities bleed into the time that you said was for you. Again, this is not a scheduling issue. This is an identity issue. When you don't invest money into your health and you don't invest time into your health and you don't set boundaries around your health, you are telling yourself and your life, I am not important enough to plan for. I am not important enough to be protected, and I'll take whatever is left. And that is what living like a knockoff brand version of yourself looks like. And this is where it all comes together. Because if you actually honestly looked at where your money is going, where your time is going, at where your energy is leaking, you would realize something powerful. You will already have everything you need. What's missing isn't resources. What's missing is alignment. And that's why I say this. It's not big purchases that ruin you. It's the small daily leaks. Skipping sleep, skipping movement, skipping nourishment, skipping boundaries, skipping yourself. Small leaks sink big ships. And slowly, without realizing it, you bankrupt your health, your confidence, and your future. Not because you are broken, not because your body's broken, but because your identity hasn't caught up to the woman who you say that you want to be. You are out of alignment. Here's the thing. Life mirrors your identity. Your identity is what you believe about yourself. When you treat yourself like an afterthought, life responds accordingly. Your life is mirroring what you believe about yourself, is mirroring your subconscious mind, your identity. And so here's the powerful thing. When you feel good in your body, when you are nourished, when you are rested, when you are strong and grounded, guess what? Your standards rise, your mindset shifts, your energy changes, opportunities show up, money flows differently, relationships evolve. This is a universal law. A miracle is just a shift in perception. An investment creates that shift. So when you invest into yourself, you are showing the universe, yeah, I am worth it. And the universe goes, okay, let's mirror back to her that she is worth it. And things just start showing up. That's why you see people when they have those body transformations, that their life changes, that their life can drastically change. Most times, not always, but most times, absolutely. When your body changes, your mindset shift changes, because you start to see that you are capable and you can do it. And it's a part of self-love, and love is the highest frequency. So when you do those things, you are doing them out of acts of self-love, taking care of yourself, because you are like, I'm coming up to meet the highest version. You are telling the universe or whatever you believe that I believe in myself, that I believe in my calling, that I believe that I am put here for a purpose, and I'm going to take care of the thing that houses me so that I can do the things in life with intention, with energy, with joy, with focus, with strength, to do that. So I'll say this again. Stop acting like the off-brand version of yourself, like the knockoff. Here's the thing. You want the luxury car, you'll pay the price, you'll make the payments. You want the designer bag, you'll justify the cost, even if it means you're going into debt. But here's the thing. When it comes to your body, you hesitate, you negotiate, you bargain, you wait. And what you are really saying is, I'm a knockoff. And here's the thing. You're not. You are not off-brand. You are not optional. You are not meant for bargain bin standards. Expect more from yourself, and life will meet you there. When you invest in the woman you are becoming, life has no choice but to rise and reflect back to you. Okay, I want to give you some homework, okay? If you need to save this and come back to it later, but if you have a paper and a pen, here's your homework. Your homework this week is this. Number 1, audit your investments. Where do you invest money easily? Where do you invest your time easily? And where are you still cheaping out on yourself? So number 1, audit your investments. Where do you invest money easily? Where do you invest your time easily? And where are you still cheaping out on yourself? Number 2, choose one upgrade, okay? Just one. Earlier sleep, protected workouts, meal prep, or a boundary that you've been avoiding. Just pick one, okay? Either your sleep, protect your workouts, meal prep, or a boundary that you have been avoiding. All right, number 3, I want you to ask yourself this daily, all right? Is this the decision that the off-brand version of me would make, or the woman that I am becoming? Then act accordingly, okay? That's your homework. Number 1, audit your investments. 2, choose one upgrade. And then 3, ask yourself if you are acting like the off-brand or if you are acting like the brand, if you are acting like the luxury version of yourself, the highest version of yourself. And I want to say this as we close because it matters, okay? When it comes to coaching, when it comes to support, you have options, all right? The Fit Club app is everything that I would teach you to do to get the results that you want. It's not just fitness. It's not just nutrition. It's habit change. It's mindset shifts. It's structure. It's consistency. It's learning how to stop abandoning yourself. It's learning how to build a relationship with yourself. I have built it intentionally to be affordable and accessible so that every woman can start investing in herself without overwhelm. That's important. And for some of you, that's exactly where you need to begin. Now, if you want to work with me personally, I'm going to say this honestly. I'm going to be totally blunt. I'm not cheap, but I'm going to be blunt about this. Neither are you. All right. I'm not cheap, but neither are you. So you have to decide what works for you right now, your life, your budget, your season, and hear this clearly. Neither option is better than the other. The best option is the one that you choose and then you actually do, because not deciding is still a decision. And this episode, this is your moment to stop living like the knockoff brand version of yourself. You are not a knockoff. Choose accordingly. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope this impacted your heart and your mind. Make sure you share this with your girlies, with your besties, with your sisters, with your friends, with everybody. Tag me on social media. Let me know if this hit your heart. Until next time, I'll see you guys next week for another good one. Bye for now.